As they gear up for the premiere of Releasing the Giants, Saving Guyana's Endangered Arapaimas, Real Guyana, a passionate local production company, is bursting with excitement over this monumental project. Not only will it benefit the indigenous village of Apotari, home to just 370 residents, but it also promises to boost the burgeoning tourism sector across the country. Filmmaker Alex Arjoon, the visionary behind the camera, recounted the exhilarating experiences captured during the documentary's production, particularly the heroic efforts to rescue the Arapaima.
I was right behind them with the camera as the fish is, exploding out the water. At one time, one swam through my legs, and it was like the most terrifying experience. So we were all in it together, and I think that's what gave me the confidence to be able to tell the stories. That at one point I put down my camera and I was part of the team with the sling carrying the fish through the forest because I wanted to know what all that was like.
In an engaging interview at the newsroom on Thursday, Alex was joined by team members Campbell James and Nigel John, who played crucial roles in the hands-on rescue missions. They bravely transported Arapaimas stranded in ponds due to a prolonged drought back to their river home.
I think what's unique about this documentary is that it's just so much action. You think when we say saving Arapaima, it's like, we just save it and let it go. It's nothing like that at all. It's such an arduous experience to find these ponds that are drying up deep in the jungle, to cut a trail to get to them, to create a route to transfer them from the pond to the river. This is a fish over 6 feet weighing 400 plus pounds. So the manpower you need to facilitate this, not to mention the fact that you're in ponds with black caiman, electric eels, massive arapaima. Handling an arapaima isn't a safe thing to do. People can get injured, and then at the same time, you're also responsible for the life of this fish.
Because the fish is incredibly heavy, it often takes about 6 to 8 persons just to carry one back to the river. There is always a few extra persons on standby in case someone needs a break, showcasing the teamwork required in this remarkable endeavor.
One of the things that blew my mind is the fact that there were so many young women involved in this process. We look at Arapaima capturing or dealing with wildlife. That's wrongly assumed to be a man's job. And in Apotari, the women were just as involved as the men. And I think it's such a testament to how Apotari puts women in these strong leadership positions and gives them autonomy to do the exact same things to protect their heritage and their resources. It's very important. It's a very inspiring thing to watch.
Nigel James described the meticulous safety checks the team had to perform before diving into the rescue. Once they secured the Arapaima, the exhilarating process of transporting the massive fish began.
During that time, it's very hard and difficult to get along through the forest because, there are big logs. On the way, you have to duck, you have to jump over, you got to go at the side, and sometimes, the fish, at one point, the fish had to get out back the bag, and it takes us several minutes there, to wrestle again, to get it back into the bag. After which, once it is safe enough now at the pond or the river, wherever we are transporting it, we take our time, release it, making sure that this fish is healthy and safe. We give it 10 to 20 minutes in our hands like a baby, seated there, look at it, and it's really exciting, but it's kind of risky too because you have to ensure that this fish here is alive and, back to normal.
Campbell James, a veteran of the project since its inception in 2000, shared that they initially discovered around 450 Arapaimas. Through relentless dedication, their efforts have led to a stunning population rebound, with numbers now soaring to approximately 6,000.
It was very nice with this thing here, but the main thing what we're looking at is a bit from conservation will convert to a business, so that people will cherish what we are doing based on this thing here. It will be very, very nice for Apotari, and to to bring attractions not only for cooperative Guyana, because we know that Guyana is a high in a tourism destination right now.
Join the guys this Sunday on all Real Guyana platforms to witness the breathtaking story of resilience and conservation that highlights the incredible journey of the Arapaima and the people dedicated to saving them. For the newsroom, Talisha Ramnarayan.